And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to play Aerial View Over the Cities, game number 2 by wiikiipupu. Last updated on the 27th of September 2021. Not official coverage, some photospheres and some bird eye view. I really like this game, the aerial view, whether it's over cities, wherever, landscapes. This is fun. Hopefully do this several more times. Tough game, though. We did get over 21,000, I believe, in the only game that I played in this. We're going to do this as a no-move 2-minute challenge. And as always, this play-along link is in the description below. So, without further ado, let's get into it and see where this takes us. Cove Creek, which is interesting. We're in water, and I think we are, with the mountain here in the south, mountain. This being CenturyLink Park, don't need to do much else other than to say that this is Seattle, Washington. Beautiful, beautiful view here. Beautiful picture, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, I could sit here and look at this all day. We're near the Space Needle, due west, I would presume. And look at that picture. That is a fantastic aerial view there of Seattle. I mean, that is something spectacular there. So we'll go to Seattle, find the Space Needle, and there it is. I guess we're in Broad. Let's just take a look. Is there a park around here? Yes, there is. We are the South Park. I guess we're probably here. Broad and Western. Let's see if this is it. Okay, it's not. 623 yards, but lost 2 points. Thought we were there, but we were not. We were off Puget Sound. So it's interesting. Didn't realize that there's a route number here, the 305, that carries out that way. That's a ferry. So I don't know if you knew that either, but I now know that I guess it's a state road, which is actually a ferry, or road number. In any case, I will probably be looking at that. Okay, we've had this one before. Unfortunately, we come to this again. I've had this one before. Watching this game, the last game we did, I don't know how we drew this one again out of 500 plus locations, but we did. This happens from time to time in these games. Hey, if you've been watching it, I should get this one, perhaps, maybe not. But I know where this is. But what's interesting is my one daughter saw this game, was watching me or watched my game in this, and noticed I didn't even mention this because I said, maybe this is a dolphin show here. Well, lo and behold, she said, it's a dolphin pool. So this one is in Odessa, I believe. I believe this was Odessa. Now, I think the last time I picked it was down here. I think this is up here, perhaps. Yeah, the Odessa Dolphinarium and the pool. So we are probably off the. Let's just see where. Yeah, so we're probably off here, somewhere right about here. 5,000 points, 35 yards. So yeah, I didn't realize that pool was in the shape of a dolphin. So I thought that was pretty cool when I played the game. Ahmed Shaheen. Okay, this is interesting. Looks like a city that's either being built or being not really sure. Cell tower, essentially mobile phones. I don't know where this is. So it's going to take probably my score down. Let me think about this in a minute, 21 seconds. Could this be Egypt? I mean, it could. It looks like a lot of building. Is it going up or is it coming down? It all looks the same. A lot of greenery, a lot of these palm trees. I think we're near. Yeah, I'm feeling this could be Egypt in this area here. But it could be anywhere. But my hunch is that we're in this area somewhere. Maybe it's the Nile or one of these tributaries. Maybe like here, Hissat Abar or something. Do we think we're here? Well, I'm just going to guess there. But it's got to be cities, right? So maybe this is like Mansoura. Just guess there. Not a bad guess. We were in Cairo. Again, the reason why I went to Egypt was because of the lush green landscape with some of the water. There's I don't know if they're like canals or what they are, and it just and some of those palm trees. Those palm trees honestly look like Egypt. So 4,674.62 miles. Pretty good guess there. And again, at the end of these things, I'll come back and take a quick peek at why I picked what I did. Rafi Alam. So this is going to be an interesting one because okay, got water. Interesting looking homes. I feel like got mountains. Not too clear of a picture into things, but we look like we have I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. Don't see any cars in the roads, unfortunately. I see. I have no clue on this one, folks. But I'm going to go guess over here, maybe Malaysia or somewhere over here. Penang. Oh my God, that was a hell of a guess. Oh my God. This was one I had literally no clue. I knew it was kind of near the equator, but had honestly, there was a box in the middle of the street. I'll be honest, on that four-way stop or whatever it was, and it looked familiar. And I've seen that before in a Malaysian game or this region game. I don't know if it's that or Thailand. Not a Malaysian game, but a game that had a location there. I'll come back and look at that. But man, almost 4,000 points. Penang, when we were in fact in Kuala Dungun. Yeah, I'm going to go back and look at that one because there's a couple of things that led me at first that the homes looked, again, it looked near like the equator, like I was going to come over here in Suriname, but then that name was like, okay, maybe that's like a Malaysian name. I just, or Indonesian name, just not really sure. So that's why I did that one. But we'll come back to that and look at that. So any case. All right, so we've got Vadim Danilov. Okay. Basketball. Okay. Russia. So we're in Russia. All right. The winter, I guess the sun is in the south, so I don't think this is accurate. Power plant, some hills. Minute to go. Let's look at the trees. So I guess we're like, I was thinking we're going to be in not southern Russia. But I don't know unfortunately don't know the phone numbers if there's any correlation to location. I'm sure there is. Don't know that. 38 seconds. I'm going to have to go in here soon. Okay, Russia. Maybe we're like Nizhny Novgorod. No, I don't think we're there. Kazan, I don't think we're near water. Perm, maybe. Nope. Kazan. I think I'm gonna have to guess. Not sure. Yaroslav. And no, we were in Irkutsk. Would not have gotten that one. 450. We're 2,000 miles away, but got the right country for a grand total of 19,121. So didn't get what we got last time, but all in all, not a bad game for me. The first round we were in Seattle, Washington. The Space Needle. Could you have gotten this not knowing that it was Seattle? Well, people, you should know the Space Needle, at least if you're from the United States. If you're outside the United States and don't know this well, are there any clues? Probably not. Other than if you know your stadiums, you know that there's a city. Could you tell that this is the United States? Well, I'm sure there's a flag somewhere in the United States that you could search. There's a cross, there's a church. So a good thing is that you're going to find a lot of that in the United States. Anything else? Anything else? There's a stadium, CenturyLink Field. If you've known that, that's where the Seattle Seahawks play. To this side here is the baseball stadium. But you might not. Is there any other clues? Probably not. You just have to know that. The second round, we went off to... Where did we go for this one? This is the one with Odessa, which we've already been. So that was, how would you have known this one? Well, the name Ochenko is Ukrainian. So, or I think the surname with that last. In any case, probably went over that in the previous game. Third round, we went off to Egypt, which was a pretty good guess for me. The clues for this one, first it was the name Ahmed Shaheen. So I knew that we had to be in generally some Middle Eastern feel, Northern Africa, etc. But this why I went to Egypt? Flatlands with looks like fertile grasslands with palm trees mixed in, and then these palms here just look like palm trees that you'd find in Egypt. I don't know how else to explain it to you. That's what I have understood. I don't know if there's anywhere else. And then this channel here. A lot of trash there, unfortunately. But this channel, or canal, whatever this is very reminiscent of that, I don't know if it's Delta area or whatever you want to call it in this part of Egypt. I decided to go to a probably not a large city, just because I thought this game was probably smaller cities. Looked like a smaller city. Didn't look... could I have thought that this was Cairo? Maybe if I zoomed in out here, but not clear enough for me to see. But yeah, that's how I decided on Egypt and that area. The fourth round for me, quite frankly, was a fantastic guess, because I knew that it had to be near the equator with just some of the foliage, the types of buildings with these orange and yellow colored roofs. And then I saw, my thinking was this car, and some of these cars were coming this way. So what looked like, okay, we're on the left side. So we had to be Thailand and then Malaysia. But then this box here, like on this, I feel like I've seen that. There are at a lot of intersections in Malaysia, certain parts. And then Rafi Alam, that name sounded like it was, we were in that part of the world. And to be quite honest, I was thinking down here, not Philippines, not Vietnam or Cambodia. And then just the name, I was thinking more actually Indonesia and just guessed here at the last second, I guess, Penang, and we weren't that far away, for me anyway. So I thought that was a good round, one that I'm getting better at with that part of the world in terms of geography. And the fifth round, Russia. Could we have determined that it was Irkutsk? I don't know. I'm guessing. Anybody that knows anything about Russia in terms of these games, could we have seen something here that we knew Irkutsk? I guess the hilly landscape, that could be one. I'm just not familiar with it, right? That's me. But the other guess, where was it? Oh, right here. Maybe it's his telephone number. So comment down below if you know anything about Russia in terms of the telephone numbers, if it's by region or what. Maybe it's something I'll look up, comment on, or maybe do a Russian video game or game with GeoGuessr video game. But in any case, hopefully you enjoyed this one. This is always a fun one, being from above, looking off to what I believe is a sunset here. Could be wrong. This actually was taken in March of 2021, so it's interesting, by Vadim Danilov. Many more games for aerial view over the cities to come. I really like these types of games. A little more challenging for me, but also a little more quick. And I've probably strung this out longer than I needed to. So with that said, as always, appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button. Want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Share this with your friends. As always, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.